Hey, Mr. Grinch, can you hear me? Thank you, buddy. Been a while since I've been on here. I just wanted to come on and talk about what's been going on. Give it a few minutes here. See if some more people pop in. We got 4 viewers so far. I know I'm looking a little bit rough, and yeah, I'll be able to explain that here shortly. How you been? You already got the taillight in?
Yep.
That fast, huh?
Bad enough.
Did you check it and make sure everything works?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Like I said, I'm rolling doing headlights, taillights. That's all we did for fucking a long time there. That's all they came in.
What are you doing now?
Headlight.
Good. Yeah, a little scruffy. Got to just trim it up a little bit. I usually grow them in the winter. It gets a little cold up here by Chicago. Looks like we got about 6 people watching. I've been wanting to come on for a while now, and I tried a couple times, but I was having trouble figuring out how to do it. I'm not that computer smart. It's been real busy. What the fuck's your problem?
You.
Got attitude. Oh no, my computer can't be shutting down. No, that ain't gonna happen. It did happen. Why? That pisses me off. Well, I'll tell you what. If it ain't something, that's something else. I don't have the side chat right now. It's going to be a little bit. I actually run it on another computer, and it just decided it wanted to restart for some reason. So we'll get that back.
Should have brought a light with me. Should have, could have, would have.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
What time are we going to eat?
Pretty soon I'm gonna warm up the chickens. I gotta check everything.
Really?
Yeah, why? Or you wanna wait? What?
No, hungry.
Okay, I'm hurrying.
Hey,
Huh?
will you bring me some ice and a root beer or something? I don't care what. Please?
I got punch made up.
I don't really want that right now.
Okay, hang on a second.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome so much.
You're the second greatest.
I'm the first.
Yeah.
What about me? Anyhow, guess I'll get started here. The first thing I wanted to say is I want to thank everybody that wished me well through all that I went, everything that I went through with my father and his passing away. I guess I'll explain a little bit about my dad and his illness and what had transpired. My father retired after 47 years as a superintendent for a earth moving company. 47 years, one job. That's a milestone, guys. That's a real ham and egger. But he retired in 2008. Always been physical, always been a hard worker, and just here recently, probably about a year ago, he was having trouble walking, and that he had a heart attack in 2012, and he was never the same after that. He couldn't walk real good, just wasn't doing too well. But my dad wasn't really active then. Once he retired, he quit being physical for the most part. Now he's 78 years old, so take that into consideration. I'm waiting now for my other computer to figure out some updates, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put the side chat out for you guys. But anyhow, about a month ago, he went into the hospital. He's been having real bad back pain. So he went into the hospital, and long story short, they found out that he had kidney cancer. And they were going to treat it with radiation and chemo. So what happened was, while they were deciding to do that, they did some other tests, and they found a big cyst on his spine or whatever it was. And they needed to get it off. That's what was hurting his back. But what they were going to have to do, they were going to have to take it off, and then they were going to have to rebuild the spine and build a cage around it, and it was pretty risky, everything that he needed done. So they decided instead they were going to hit him with some radiation and that and try to get this thing to fall off his spine. Well, they tried the radiation, they tried the chemo, and it did no good. No good at all. And my dad still had his wits about him very well. No problems there. I went in there on a Friday night and I bought him some fried chicken and shot the shit with him. And the spirits were up pretty decent, pretty good. I went back the next Tuesday. The reason is I have a large family. There's 6 of us. So we were all taking turns going up there. I went back the next Tuesday and my dad didn't know me. Didn't know who I was. He, I walked up, held his hand, tried to say something to him, and he looked up like, with that lost look in his eyes. Stayed there a few more days. Never really got better. So they brought him home on Saturday night at 5:30. And 9:30 that night, he passed away with all of us there by his side. Now, what actually got him was kidney cancer. I forget the name of it, but very aggressive, untreatable cancer. It went from his kidney, like I said, to his spine, his liver, and his brains. And it was really hard for me to watch my father pass away because Dad and I were very close. I said he was my best friend, my mentor, my boss. He meant everything to me, besides just being a father. So I've been really down, really. This one hit hard. Mom passed away in 2008. And, that was hard, but not like this. Of course, we knew for years Mom was sick. We knew we're lucky to have her that long. But my dad going the way that he did was really a kick in the butt. Hang on just a minute. I'm gonna see if I can get this side chat back up here. Gotta bear with me. I'm not as good at this as Marshall is. I'm not as fast as he is. Hope everybody's doing well. It's oh man, come on, man. Pretty nice up here in the Chicago area. Low humidity, pretty cool. Pretty decent weekend. There we go. I got the side check back up there. All right, Gator Red. We got you and Mr. Grinch there and 11 watching. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with me lately. Pretty wore out. He passed away on the 10th. You know, here we are 20, 21 days later, and I'm still just wore out from the whole thing. And I'm going to be okay. It's just that I'm going to have to learn how to live without my father. I had my dad for 58 years. I think that's pretty good. I think I was a very fortunate and lucky man to have him that long. But still in all, it still hurts. Hey, UFO, how you been, buddy? Good to see you too. Yeah, Gatorade. Yeah, I know you lost both your father and mother. Yep, me too now. And you know, I don't care how old you are when that happens. Most people, it's going to have a profound effect on you, and it's going to hurt. And looking back, I feel like it seems like we were only together for such a short period of time. Hey, come here. All right, show everybody what a beautiful girl.
Who is who you talking
Come
to?
over here. I want you to say hi. No, you come over here and say hi to
Hi.
say hi. No, I want you to say hi to Mr. Grinch, UFO, and Gator Red. Come on.
Okay, I said hi.
Say hi. Hi, Mr. Grinch.
Hi, Mr. Grinch.
Say hi, UFO.
Hi, UFO.
Say hi, Gator Red.
Gator Red.
Say I love my Timmy.
Oh, God, let go of me, you weirdo.
She loves me.
I do.
Good girl. Help
I
her out.
love him. Where's Elvis?
Where's Elvis?
I talk with him.
Where's Elvis? She wants to have a talk with Elvis. What are you going to do? What are you going to tell him?
I'm not totally sure. It all depends.
You don't
It
like?
all depends. I don't know.
You don't like him any no more?
I never did.
You never did?
No.
I'll be damned.
Well, I mean, I don't like him or not like him. He's just a hypocrite.
Always a hypocrite.
Yeah. I did a rob or move.
I had to look up how to get this out.
Yeah, I believe that UFO. I will get it passed, and I am one of them that believe. You know, I try to live a Christian life as best I can, and I do believe in God, and I do believe in heaven, and I'm one of those that does believe that we'll be reunited with our loved ones one day. So, with that being said, I'll take comfort in knowing and believing that yes, I will see him again one day. My dad, like I said, he spent 47 years as a superintendent, and he was a power broker. We're up here in the Chicago area where all the road construction jobs and everything are union, and he gave a lot of people jobs. He helped a lot of people through his career. Got a lot of people in the union. Really did help him out. So he was a great guy, real smart guy. Knew a lot about a lot of different things. Elvis has improved for the better. LOL. Yeah, Robert. LOL, buddy. Yeah, I don't know about that. I know, yeah, he was on some kind of positive kick here. How long do you think that'll last? I just don't know. Something wrong with that guy. He was over here last year when Rosie was around. Him and Rosie came over. We all went out to eat and that. And guy's only, I don't know what he claims to be, 5'8" or something like that, but I think he's only about 5'5", to be honest with you. He's a little short Humpty Dumpty looking guy. He actually looks a lot like Humpty Dumpty. Yeah, real winner. Really something. Robert, I've been doing the best I can. Just hanging in there. Working on building a train. I don't know. I think I got a video on there with the locomotive in it. I'm not sure. Working on that. It's kind of slowed down a little bit here since Dad got sick and everything. But I'll tell you what really sucks. Check this out. And my dad was worth a little bit of money. He didn't have a damn will. Now take a minute and think about that. He had no will. 6 kids and no will. So we got a little bit of a mess. Luckily, we're real close. But the problem we got is this woman we lived with for about 26 years. They got married in February. My dad wouldn't have married her, but he wanted her to have his, what do you call it? His Social Security. And that when he died, I think Dad knew he was sick and he was going to die. So in February, they got married. Well, that's too bad because she can't collect the Social Security because they weren't married for a year. And she's not being too polite to us. She thinks everything is hers, including our childhood home that we grew up in. But we're going to prove otherwise. We're going to get a lawyer, and we got to do what we got to do. But it really is something that he died without a will. I just can't believe that Dad wasn't a little bit smarter than that. He's a smart man. But he didn't like lawyers. He didn't like a lot of things like that. So I think he just never did it. But she's saying, well, I know what your father wanted you to have. And I mentioned a few things. Oh, yeah, that goes to Johnny. And that goes to Pat. And that goes here. And that goes there. I says, well, none of it's going anywhere without a will. You don't have nothing in writing. I don't know whether he wanted them to have that. They don't know. So I guess they got to go to court and get an executor or whatever and sort the whole mess out. So where does the money go? To the damn lawyers. And no offense if anybody in here happens to be a lawyer. UFO, my dad was 78, so that's pretty full life. I like to see people live to 80. I really do. I like to see people, if they're in good health, decent health, to live to 80, and whatever you get after that, I think is really a bonus. You know, we look back in, let's see. Let me think just a minute. Back in the 50s and that, people only lived to be 60, 70 was old, you know. Modern medicine's keeping everybody this old now. Gator Red says, if she is a second wife, she's getting nothing from SSA. Yeah, she's not gonna get nothing, so. And if she had a different attitude, I'd feel bad about that. But the way she's acting so far, I don't think, I don't know. And the mess of the whole thing is, her daughter and son-in-law are living in our childhood home, the house, the estate, the home that's in question, and it's worth $250,000, which is not a hell of a lot, and especially split between 6 kids. But they're living there, and she seems to think that she's got full control over it and they can live there forever or whatever. But like I say, we'll get it sorted out. I've been watching that. I tried to do a hangout the other day. I was really pissed. You know, I watched Blacktop Boom Doctor's video about Marshall, and he's real upset. You know, the guy's been on there talking about his girlfriend and his kids and stuff like that. And that's low. How low can you go? Really? I don't know what's going on, but this guy one day, he's going to run into somebody and it's not going to be nice. And he came right in here. When he came in here with Rosie that time, see, he sent me on a wild goose chase about 1.5 years ago up to where he was supposed to be by his sister's place up there. And I jumped in one of the tow trucks because I was going to Wisconsin. And I went up there and he hightailed it. He wasn't there. And when he got here with Rosie, you know, he admitted it and said he was scared. And you can just look at this guy and tell that if anybody ever hit him, he'd crumble. He has no heart. He's got no courage. Really doesn't. Well, it's been pretty boring here on the tubes lately. I mean, we used to have a lot of fun out here. It's been kind of boring. How come it's so boring? Oh, I know why. We don't have old Jimmy Rants every day anymore. I guess he's helping support Elvis. Can't believe them guys, that Coates, Gerald, you know, that guy works hard for his money out there cutting trees down and stuff and sending Elvis money. What's going on with that? I don't get it. Gator Red said a friend of mom died at 80. His first wife died of sugar. Remarried, had a kid. The kids got little, and they spent a lot before he died. I helped kids out after he died. Let's see. They ran. Even the bank asked where. Where is Lucky at? Yeah, Gator Red, I'll tell you what, it's really amazing. Really something else. Like I say, my dad was with this woman for 26 years. They lived together. And boy, I never thought it was going to be this hard to settle an estate. I always thought everything would just be in order. And because, you know, you'd think the kids would be fighting over something. We really, you know, we really don't care. We all have everything that we need. Each one of us does. It's the principle of the whole thing. Yeah, the only thing I seen out of Lucky, I seen a few little videos, I think here lately, about his church spiritual life or whatever. That I don't see too much of him. What are you doing, kid? You want to be on TV?
No.
Come on over here. You want to meet my friends? I don't know. Looks like I got.
Smile on your face.
Let me see. I got about 3 or 4 of them right there.
Where?
Here, come over here. There you go. See?
You better smile.
Smile. Yeah. Look at that big, pretty smile.
Hello.
See, that's YouTube Hangout. What I'm doing now, I'm broadcasting all over the world. I'm a YouTube celebrity. But hey, yeah, look at your waving up there. See? There's a little delay. But then there's the people there that are the side chat over there to the right, talking to me. See what they're doing. You know, sometimes they might even get on there and say, "Hey, Tim, you fucking schmuck."
Interesting.
Yeah. Gator Red said, "My family had a will.
Who are those? Are
It
those
spelled out where
people that
stuff
are
went,
watching?
and that's where it's supposed to go." No, that's nothing there.
Oh,
We just know there's 19 watching, 18, and them up there are the ones that are doing the. I'm communicating with, yeah, and I can invite up like 9 other people in here to get in there and talk with me. Pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it that well. I used to know better. I used to do it. I used to have a lot of fun on here. Maybe I'll start having more fun on there. Sally Didi, how are you? What do you think should be done about Elvis? Did you see the fallout between him and Amanda? You know what? I really didn't see the total fallout unless you're talking about the night that he called her on the telephone and she hung up on him that night. I don't know if that's what actually happened. What do I think should be done about him? I think he should be euthanized. I think he should be put to sleep. The guy's just, he's rabid. Needs to be put to sleep. I don't really mean that. The guy's got mental problems. He needs some real serious help. And I don't know, what in the world. I don't know that he can be helped because he doesn't think that what he's doing is wrong. And I don't know if anybody could ever convince him that the way he's treating people are wrong. I think a good ass whooping, to be very honest with you. Sorry about this, but I think anything short of a good ass whooping will not, do any good with him. I mean, when you get on there and you start talking about people's girlfriends, wives, families, and doing the things that he's doing, that warrants an ass whooping. And one day, he's going to get himself in that position. At one time, I really wanted to whip his ass bad. And if I could have got a hold of him, I would have. But I know I'm 58 years old, but I'm still, I can still handle it. I can still do what I got to do. But and he just lost his dad too. I had to kind of laugh about some of that stuff that he was saying about how they patched things off and everything was okay when his dad died, and I'm not going to believe that. Really doesn't matter to me. I just get so sick of hearing him cut people down, run people down, hurt people's feelings, and just walk all over everybody. But what really amazes me is what in the fuck is with these people that are giving him money, supporting him? Why would anybody, if somebody could just explain it to me and make me understand what drives these people to give him money the way that they do? Almost, I think, got to be getting close to $5,000 now. And that's just on the GoFundMe. Who knows what the hell's come through PayPal? Who knows? But what drives people to give somebody like that their hard-earned money? I don't know. I got to stand up a bit. My back's bothering me a little bit, but yeah, tell you what. Gatorade says, Rosie got a van. I think old vans suck gas. I got a newer Dodge. It beats both Fords and older Dodges. Adding gas use. Gator Red, I got a question for you. What year is your Dodge? You're talking about a Dodge van, right? UFO, yes, I do think that Hillary is totally insane. No doubt about it. There is something wrong with that woman. And not just because I'm a Republican. I just don't know everything. You know, if you look at Benghazi and you look at all these whitewater and all these blue water deal, whatever, all these different things, and how many people around them people, their regime died. It sure makes you wonder. Globe, which is one of them dumbass, you know, like the National Enquirer says she's got cancer. I don't know. Okay. Oh, the Do-It-Yourself World 2006 SUV. Yeah. Okay, because I had a 2006 Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck, four-wheel drive, and I was getting about, I think I could get about 18 on the highway and probably 13, 14 in the city with it, which was pretty decent. Oh, propane gas injection. Cool. That's pretty cool. So I'm getting ready to buy another truck now. The last new one I bought was a Dodge, and that was in 2006. And it's a pretty decent truck. But I paid $24,000 for that truck. I go over the other day looking at trucks. The same truck now, $42,000. The same exact truck. 10 years later. About gave me a heart attack. So what I'm doing, I'm waiting here for a minute to save up a little more money and put a bigger down payment on it. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but looks like it's probably going to be a Dodge. Probably going to be a gas engine because, you know, there's no real benefit to diesel anymore. Diesel costs more. And it's just not that. If I was going to pull something, I am going to probably going to get a 3/4 ton though. Probably the 3/4 ton with the Hemi in it. If I was going to be pulling something all the time, you know, I might reach out for that Cummins diesel, but my brother just bought a brand new one, and it's a 350 Dodge, what is it, 350, 3500, whatever it is, dually, four-wheel drive, and he paid like $70,000 for this truck. That's pretty crazy. I mean, the first house that I bought for, I think it was like 60,000, 65,000. That's really rough. Yeah, you get about 20 in town. 25, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about pulling a camper. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. And I know Dodge now has come out with that pickup truck that's got the Mercedes-Benz diesel in it. But boy, I think that one's pretty expensive too. I like the Cummins diesel. I don't know if I really care that much about Mercedes-Benz. I'm more of a I like American-made vehicles. I don't care, you know. I know there's a period of time there where, you know, everything foreign was built better than American vehicles. But we've come back a lot. You know, Ford. I think that the Ford, damn, not the 500. One of them's been up there, you know, at the top of the charts for a while. Yeah, my brother's pretty smart about real estate and all that kind of stuff, and he was telling me yesterday that we're getting ready to have another housing crunch that's going to go. The bottom's going to fall out of it again. The price is going to go back down, which they've been rebounding the last couple of years. But he said this one's going to be worse than anything we've seen yet. And man, you know what? I mean, what scares me is this kid is so smart. But on the other hand, I want him to be wrong about that. So we'll see. because we're going to have to sell Dad's place there, which I think my other brother might just buy it. He wants to, his homestead. We were all born there. So it'd be nice if it could stay in the family. You pull a camper, SUV, you pull one-person driver, solar, and direct TV stuff. How big is your camper that you're pulling with it there, Gator Red? Seen Rosie did a video today about her camper. She spent the night last night in her Class B for the first time, and she said she really liked it real well. It just said something about her and that thing doesn't fit me. Her class and something seems out of sync with that, but she likes it real well, so that's good for her. Myself, I love the diesel pusher and everything, but yeah, I think it's going to be time. I'm going to have to go to something a little smaller than that, because we want to. I've never been out west and seen the Grand Canyon and all that, and we're wanting to do a little traveling. But I just don't need that big bus anymore. We need to get down to something smaller. Probably a Class C. I mean, a B I think is just too small. That things are really made for, a couple people or a few people that family want to go camping on the weekends and stuff like that. They usually throw the kids in there and put a tent in there, let the kids sleep in the tent, and mom and dad stay in the Class B. But I'll tell you, I don't know how in the heck somebody can full time in them. They're just seems too small. Although, Justin seems to do it pretty well, but you look at Marshall's, and the floor is covered with shit all the way from the front to the back. Oh, I guess it's all dirty laundry on the floor. 18 foot, yeah. Yep, that's nice. Yeah, 18 foot's a little small, but heck, that's really all you need if you're just camping in it and stuff, to somewhere to sleep. Most people go camping, they're out, and anytime I ever went camping, I was out in the wilderness or out in the somewhere out there goofing off. I sure wasn't staying in the camper. I know when we went to Talladega, incidentally, I went to Talladega to usually both races a year, every year for, probably 20, 25 years. And I finally quit going. Last fall was the last race for me. It just got to be, when Earnhardt died, I was an Earnhardt fan, so it just got to be it's just not as much fun for me. I'd rather go to a good local dirt track race than go to Talladega. Not only that, but it's a lot of work, by the time you get set up and all that. Leave that stuff for the younger kids. Look at this crazy knife I got. How about that? My cousin's boyfriend gave me these knives. This one's got a stainless steel blade on it. I'm not really crazy about knives, but like I say, he gave them to me, so I have them. You got that one there. This one here, yeah, he gave me this one too. This is a Technocraft vanadium rust proof Japan, so I'm sure that's all stainless steel, and then it's got some real fine lettering on there. But see if you can see that. That's a pretty nice knife. I do like this one. That other one's a little silly to me. I don't know. That one, and this one here, this I think was one of them black coated blades anyhow. This is an older knife. This is very heavy. A real heavy knife. And I think somebody tried to take the coating off of it. I don't know. I can't really tell. But I think I'm probably going to go ahead and this has got no markings or anything on it. This looks to be a pretty old knife. Not sure what I want to do with that yet. I tried to sharpen it. I'm not too good at that. Yeah, I'm on blood thinner. Knives are a no-no. Zombie Birdie King, what the hell did you say? I'm only 58. I've had a rough life. Boy, you're not kidding. Sure have. Sure have. Yeah, Gator Red, I think I'm going to wire wheel it and clean it up. See what it turns out to be. I got a couple more here, but I don't know where they went. Oh, yeah, here we go. There we go. See what I mean? Ain't nobody wants to come in here and mess with me. That's a chopper there. That thing there will chop down some shit. This is a Corona Professional from China, made in China. What's not made in China? I'll tell you what, that sucker will shave you. It will shave you. That's about a 12. Well, it's got to be a good 20 inches long. It's something else there. Oh, another sad thing about my dad passed away on the 10th. Just a couple days ago, my brother's children's grandfather passed away. So my brother's children lost both of their grandfathers in a period of 3 weeks. Now that's a bite in the ass there. What's he got? 3 kids. So they lost 2 grandpas in 3 weeks. My heart goes out to them little kids. They just hurt so bad. It's just, death is inevitable, but it's still hard. Yes, yes, yes. Zombie Birdie King. Pretty boring. Wish I had something to talk about. Just, really, that's just about it. I get my camera out and do you guys a video of this train that I'm building. It's phenomenal. You love it. But my spirits are coming back up. I'm getting back into the swing of things around here. I don't know what we're going to do yet. The shop is boring. I'm not doing as much work as I used to do. don't really need to. I turn down a lot of stuff or send it over to my friend's shop. Don't really know how much longer I want to keep this place. I was originally thinking, you know, a few more years, but life's short. I think it's about time I get out and do what I want to do. Dad was 78, I'm 58, so it's 20 more years, and my health is already not that great. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it that long. So I've already been a ham and egger. I've already made my money, and I can afford to do. I'm not rich by any means. I don't care what Rosie tells you, but I can afford to travel around. Hell, if I get out there, travel around, go visit relatives or something, and I run out of money, I just tell them, well, I'm sorry, I can't leave until the 3rd of next month. I have to stay here. Stay there or not. Gotta have some fun. Gotta have some fun. Zombie Birdie King said Jimmy Rance run out of lie stories and shit got boring, Tim. Isn't that the truth? Oh, Jimmy's so full of shit. Boy, you know, and yeah, he was another one that I tried to like, which I kind of like him when he's all right. He's sure enough full of shit. Excuse me just a minute. I got to try to do something here now. What the hell? I don't know. I'm not that full. Where'd who go? Tina Fofina?
Drew's mom's got a friend that does photographs, and she's doing a winter special or Christmas special for $50. I'd like to do that. Me, Tina, and Trinity.
Photographs, pictures. Takes pictures?
Yeah.
Like you lost your mind?
Like professional ones.
I got a camera in there that I can take a picture.
Dude, you know how hard it is to get a kid to take a freaking picture right?
I'm talking about the right picture. Just give me the backdrop. Then you take it up to Walmart.
Crop.
Get as many as you want printed out. I wouldn't pay anybody $50 to do a, you know, not in the digital age.
They do those special backdrops.
Oh, really?
They make like all this special shit. You know, the fancy stuff.
Make you look like you're out on the ocean or something?
Yeah, you know, make you look like you're sitting in Santa Claus's lap.
Yeah.
Got something on your ear, you know.
Well, you can just go to the mall and sit on Santa Claus's lap.
Oh, that's creepy.
Don't be scared. It's Santa Claus.
That's creepy.
That's not creepy. Santa Claus is not going to do anything, you know. Who ever heard of Santa Claus ever being a pedophile or doing anything nasty to anybody? Have you? That's Santa Claus. Santa Claus is next to God.
The Santa Claus don't exist.
See this?
You're trying to be Santa Claus.
I might play Santa Claus this winter if you guys behave.
Well, then I'll sit on your lap.
Oh God.
She bought the 2-bulb kit. Her other headlight's fine though. I don't see the point in taking it out, considering it's kind of a pain in the dick.
Are they the same bulbs?
One's a silver star and
One's not bluer, brighter?
one's a little brighter, yeah. You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
If you don't mind.
No, I don't. It's just a shitty one.
Do it and wrap that other one up in like something and put it in her glove box.
All right.
She's getting ready to head to Florida.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it'd probably be better to
Here in a day or two.
probably be a good idea then.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Actually, I might be able to do it.
Gatorade said I had a stroke in 2006. I had blood clots in 2009. It messed up a heart valve and pressure. It did come back, and it was from being off blood thinner for tests, and that caused it to get hurt. I feel better. Good for you. Glad to hear that. Certainly. Coumadin. Any of you guys know anything about that Coumadin? I know my dad was on it, and I think he was telling me it made his skin thin and some little things hard to heal. And I have a hard time with things healing. I got this darn little cut here, and then this was a burn, this one, and then another cut here. Every time I hurt myself because I'm diabetic, it's just ridiculous. It takes so long for it to heal. And I know people with blood pressure problems, I think they have a hard time with it also. Excuse me if I'm up moving around. I'm doing a little bit of something here. I'm trying to do something anyhow. But I know he complained about the Coumadin.
Hey, Tim,
Yes.
did you test?
No, I will right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go fix your plate. I'll be right out.
All right. So I have to test my sugar
Oh, I know.
because she's going to fix me some dinner. So I'll go ahead and do this. I know you're supposed to take that alcohol pad and clean your finger up before you do this. Take the little test strip and put it in the little one-touch meter. We'll put that in there. My hands are very clean. I just took a shower a little bit ago, and I haven't been picking my nose. So, got that ready to go. Now I'm going to puncture a little poke of blood. You know, most diabetics, they have that little thing. They stick this piece here in, right there, and go, bink. They don't work for me. I got too thick a skin. I actually have to take mine and do that, and then hope it bleeds, because my skin is that thin. So I'll go ahead and put that little drop of blood on here. We'll watch it count down, 3, 2, 1. And this sucks. My sugar right now, if you can see it, is 323. That is ridiculous. Too high. My doctor wants me, I know they say keep it between like 70 and 120, 150 in there. My doctor wants me to keep mine under 200. The reason being is because I have so much trouble trying to keep it any lower and I don't feel right. Yeah, that's a little bit too high. Yeah, cinnamon and oatmeal. Yeah, right, Gatorade. I do. I gotta get back on track. It's high because of me. This last month has been real. Like I say, it's been stressful, and I haven't been taking real good care of myself. But we're gonna work on this and get that sugar back down there where it needs to be. 120, and man, I'd be so happy if I could get mine down there and stay there. Apple cider and vinegar. Apple cider, vinegar, and water. So you mean you drink the apple cider with vinegar and water? What ratio roughly? Hey, hi Krista, how are you? Hope you're doing well. If it's high, a quarter cup to a full glass. Okay. I have to give that a try. It's one thing I'm willing to do. I'm willing to try just about anything that's going to make me feel better. Oh boy. I have a mess here. Boy. What to think of that?
Beast.
You're a beast?
I'm a beast with yeast infection.
Are you a beast ready for a feast?
Yeah. All right, that's
I got 2 of them roasted chickens.
shit's all done. The car's good to go.
She's all happy?
Yeah, I got it. She ain't left yet.
All right.
So when she leaves, drives off.
3:23, the same as it was this morning.
There's her Nana dying.
Hey, say hi to my friends.
I did.
I got new ones though.
Hi, new one.
Ah, come on.
You know I hate cameras.
Huh? Pretend it ain't on.
Can't. Can you do it?
Do it, yeah, the ear infection.
You ready for the food?
Boy, this tastes, I don't know what it is, but
What?
this Dr. Pepper tastes icky.
Diet.
I know, but I drink it all the time. That just don't taste right.
Oh, that might be the one.
Oh, wow. Now they watch me test. They can watch me put this in there. There it is. Here's proof. Tim's on the dope.
Liquid cocaine.
Liquid cocaine. Really. There it is. What did I do? I tested in front of you. I might as well go ahead and hit myself in front of you. I don't mind. Sometimes I like to just stick it right there. Ah. There you go. All good. I don't use the pen. My copay on the pen's quite a bit higher, so we just use the needles and the vials and stuff. Used to it. No big deal. You know what? I'm actually going to shut this camera off for a few minutes here, guys. I'm going to get something to eat. I'll keep talking to you. You guys will give me something to talk about. I just didn't think you need to sit there and watch me chomping. Other people don't have any problem with it, but I don't really like to watch other people eat. I'm gonna have some baked chicken. I went to the Jewel store today and this afternoon picked up 2 baked chickens, the ones that are already cooked. Give Lori a little bit of a break. Else I got? I think I got some potatoes and sweet corn. I try not to eat too much potatoes, potatoes, white bread, and pasta. All those things that have all the carbs that turn to sugar. Try to stay away from it. But I still can't help it. I got to have a little bit of potatoes. Just going to have to. So I checked my sugar now and took my insulin. Then before I go to bed tonight, I take a different type, the long-acting Lantus. And I'll check. And if it's real high, I'll take a little bit more. And within a couple of days, I'll get my sugar back down there where it belongs. And take care of it. Yes, I have to agree with you, high country, there is no value to corn. You're right. There's absolutely none. And sweet potato, yes, that is, Krista. I almost got sweet potatoes today, but I felt like some boiled potatoes, and I got some of the little golden Yukon ones. But yeah, and I like sweet potatoes. They are good for you. But no, there's absolutely no value. Nothing. There's nothing good about corn. I got that corn on the cob, fresh from the farmer's field. Yellow and white sweet corn. Outside of it tasting good, you're right, it's not good. I do eat quite a bit of vegetables. I mean, I like most vegetables. I love to eat. That's one thing. You know, I'm 5'9", and I'm about 230. The highest I've ever been, I've been 260. And, so I have to really watch, or I be careful. I'll be back up there again, and I don't want to do that. Krista said, I used to be addicted to Jersey sweet corn, so I hear you. Yeah, it's funny. Back in the early 90s, there's a certain bar here in our area that used to have sweet corn boils every Thursday night after work. They asked me, he said, do me a favor. Don't bring all your guys in here anymore. We can't afford them. We had one guy, honest to God, the guy would eat 20 ears of corn. I think I used to polish off probably maybe 3 or 4 back then when I was younger. But now one's good enough. I don't know that corn really does any damage to you other than the Monsanto factor, the pesticides and everything like that. But it doesn't do you any good. This food that we're eating now in these grocery stores, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how many of you have watched all the YouTube videos about the GMOs and everything, but it's not good what they're doing to our food. And organic can be so expensive. A little, probably 4-ounce ribeye today, I looked at organic at the store, and it was $11. I was like, holy cow. Yeah, High Country's saying that corn is the worst for sugar. Yeah, that's true too. That is true. But I just, I don't eat any ice cream. I don't eat much sweets at all. So, God.
Oh, shut up, Parker.
Oh, that looks good.
Enough for right now.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
That looks real good.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break here. I'm going to mute this, and I'll be back.